Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to use a piece of software built by Dynasoft Communications. This software today that we're going to be looking at is specifically going to be dispatch and ticketing. This is going to be the first part of a multi-part series where it's just too much to cover all at once. So today we're just going to be strictly looking at the dispatching aspect of a particular piece of software we built for a client. So first off, you can see you got a nice calendar. We can look at it from different views, 2-day, week, but we're going to just focus on today's date. You can see the different colors where you have, depending on what is going on with that particular dispatch, if it's accepted by the driver, if it's dispatched but the driver hasn't accepted it yet, or if it's just pending and sitting there. You can look at this one here. We've assigned somebody, but we actually haven't dispatched it because this might change throughout the day. You guys all know how that can go. Things change on the fly. So on the left-hand side, you can see we have different types of our units. All of these units have the list of what's in there and the drivers that are available to drive those. This changes throughout the days. So based on their work schedules, what they're able to run, this all these numbers coincide with that. So on this particular day, I have 3 units available and 2 drivers to run them. Next, we're going to look at the different filters here quick. As you can see, we can filter out this list here. Today, we're just going to worry about, I just wanted to show you guys, you can see the completed jobs. So as the drivers are out in the field and they're completing their tickets, they're completing the jobs, they go away from the dispatcher's view, just to keep it nice and clean, and so the whole day flows a lot nicer. But I can pull this up at any time to see, yep, I did book him for that job. A couple other things that I wanted to point out here is that all of this coincides with everything else. So like I said earlier, when I have these 3 units and the 2 drivers, this is all set up because the system knows that I have this many units and I have this many drivers to run that. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of that. And for you dispatchers out there, you guys have enough going on that you don't need to wonder, oh, is this guy on shift? Is this guy off shift? I know it's easy to go look at stuff, but this just flows a lot easier. So let's just take a look at how easy it is to actually dispatch a job. So let's say we're going to dispatch a combo unit to a particular company. So these guys here, they need this truck. Now, this list here of contact people for this company, again, this is all only for this company. If I picked a different company, it would have a different list of contacts. So let's just pick a contact. We'll get this all set up. So it automatically picks today's date because that's the date that we're booking the job on. If we were on the calendar and picked a different date, it would automatically load that other date. So let's just say he's going to be out there for 1400 hours or 2 o'clock and PM. The location, so let's just make one up here. Job description, we'll just call it Mudcan, just for easy figuring. Where the truck's going to be coming from, so let's just pick the area, grab the unit. Now you can see the driver and the assistant is automatically pre-populated here. That's because this driver, it's set up in the system that this particular unit, this driver is defaulted to that unit. So again, it saves a lot of time when you're dispatching a truck. Dispatch notes, you can put whatever you want. For this, we're just going to just put in testing and save the job. So now you can see this job shows up. You can see that this is all in chronological order here as well. So it adds flow to your day. Being a dispatcher, that's always nice, right? Any way to help you out. So let's just take this job here, and let's say we know who's going to go out and who's going to go do it. This is not going to change. He's got a long drive ahead of him, whatever the case may be. We're just making this up as we go along. So all the information's in there. We hit dispatch. So once you hit dispatch, you get this little pop-up here. I want to skip sending the driver another message. and away we go. Now it turns the job, instead of a pending dispatch and or dispatched but not accepted by the driver, it just skips all that, and automatically on my screen it's accepted by the driver and he's good to go complete the job. A couple other features that I want to show you is duplicating a job. So we can take this same job and let's say it needs to go back out there on Friday. So we hit duplicate, dispatch information is now ready. You go through it, it's all in here. Just have to set the province and change the date. Almost forgot that. And he's going to want to go out there on Friday. So you hit save. Now if we look on Friday, there's that job. It's all good to go. Same information, but with 3 clicks versus having to fill it all out from scratch. Another neat little feature that you can do, instead of duplicating the job, we can repeat the job. So let's say you have a job that is weekly. The trucks are going out there 2-3 times a week. We grab this job. We pick, let's have it repeat every 3 days. Hit save. Now this job will show up in the calendar every 3 days. So there it is there. And every 3 days, all the way into the future. So this is great for different jobs, like I said, that you don't necessarily have to fill out that dispatch all the time. It's all done for you, makes things quicker and easier, just all around streamlines all those processes. I'll get into a little bit more on how these are all connected into the tickets themselves, because when you make a dispatch, it automatically creates a ticket. So this ticket or this dispatch is ticket number 1. And when we just look at this quick, we can just look at this on the list of tickets here. Most of the information is all filled out for the driver already. They don't have to repeat all doing this. And I'm going to get into this more on how this all works and how this all gets tied together. But for now, this will give you a really good insight on how the dispatch part of this system works. And again, like I said before, this is all custom software. So it was built with the client in mind. This is what he needed. This is what he wanted. And we just went ahead and built it to his specifications. Now the client moving forward, he does not have to worry about the system not being able to do something, or it's missing something, or it's got a whole bunch of stuff that he's not going to use, because this is built especially for him. So this is part 1, like I had said at the beginning. So look to different parts where I think the next one I'm going to dive into how the work schedules and all of that stuff kind of ties into all of this. So thank you very much for listening and have a great day.